Robots may be taking your orders at McDonald's. MoviePass gets RIP'd, and we got a little bit more Apple news and rumors as we, together, as a people, check it out. Welcome back. It's a scrumptious Saturday. We're ready to feast on this tantalizing tech news. Huh? That was good. That was good. All right. I'm going to hop right into it. And our first story, LG is adding G-Sync compatibility to its 2019 OLEDs. So that means if you got a 2019 OLED, it's going to offer variable frame rate up to 60 hertz, of course. Nothing too crazy. It's still not a gaming display, so 60 hertz, but it can still offer you a buttery and not stuttery smooth experience. So, for free, that's a good feature to add, y'all. I mean, granted, the TV's like $2,000 to $3,000, but there's an argument to be made that it's worth it. I have an OLED. It's the best TV ever created in life. And I know that there's these super LEDs. I don't care. Don't care. OLED plus G-Sync could possibly be the best gaming experience in life. Period. Drama. In our next story, Mickey D's makes it onto the show for the first time. I'm talking about McDonald's, as they brought a company, Apprente, that specializes in making voice assistants, specifically for restaurants, for like ordering things, so they can automate their drive-thru process, so they can have robots taking your order. They already got the touch screens in the lobby, so now we gotta hit the drive-thru up, y'all. Gotta get rid of all the humans, so that way, when your order is messed up, there's nobody to talk to get it fixed. You just gotta spend the money and just get what you get. All right? Stop holding up the line because you want to make your order complicated. That robot's gonna shut you down. That robot does not have emotions. That robot does not care how you feel, or that you wanted it large and you want another fry on the side. That robot does not care. You get what you get. This is going to be one of those weird topics because a lot of people are going to be like, oh, it's going to cut jobs and blah, 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 blah. Which is true. It is going to cost people their jobs. So it's weird, but it's cool to see new technologies like this coming out. We're getting closer to voice assistants becoming ready for prime time, but it does suck for the people that might lose their jobs. Whew. And speaking of losses, in our next story, MoviePass, as of today, is officially RIP'd. So I don't actually know anybody who used the service. I never used the service myself because I don't go to the movies enough. But it was basically a subscription, MoviePass, for $9.95 a month. And what it was, they'll basically give you a MasterCard that you could just use at the movie theaters. And for $9.95 a month, you could go see unlimited movies. Now, they had a lot of backlash when they first came out. It was really popular. At their height, they had like 3 million users because everybody was like, hey, I can go see as many movies as I want for $10 a month. But they ran into some issues. They had to shut down the app briefly this year because for quality purposes or whatever it was. And they're at about 200,000 users versus the 3 million when they started. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what the turnover was with MoviePass. But there was a lot of weird stuff that happened with it. So, for people that enjoyed that service, you're going to have to pay full price for your movies again. I'm sorry. You're not special. Alright? You ain't special. Alright, let's go ahead and dive back into some of this Apple stuff. I know I did a whole video on Tuesday about the iPhone event. But let's talk about the HomePod for a little bit. So, the fall update for the HomePod is supposed to bring new functionalities. I briefly talked about the multi-user support. So that's supposed to be coming out in fall, where it can allow up to 6 people to do stuff on the HomePod finally, like play their own playlists through Apple Music. It's also supposed to be getting live radio support and some kind of ambient sound mode that nobody cares about. But this is definitely a step in the right direction. And they recently enabled Spotify. So maybe it's worth me having a second look at the HomePod once this comes out and doing kind of like an updated review. I might do that for y'all because I care about y'all. Love y'all. But will it be enough for it to kind of catch up to its competition? Probably not. But it is good that Apple is still invested in the product. That thing costs a lot of money. I ain't gonna lie. Costs a lot of money. I want my good HomePod. I want my bad HomePod. Alright, and in our final story. Could Apple have possibly disabled a feature on the upcoming iPhones? So, Engadget came out with a story today about the new iPhones actually having the hardware in there to do bilateral charging. So for those who that don't know what that is, that's basically where you can take the back of your phone, it can charge other wireless devices. Samsung's current flagships, a lot of them have this feature. Like they have their wireless earbuds, so you can charge them on the back of the phone. Cool. The rumor before the iPhone event earlier this week was these new iPhones were going to have it, and then we didn't see anything about it at the conference. So the rumor is that the hardware is there, it's just disabled. And I can't think of a reason that they would do that unless it just wasn't ready for prime time. Like something was broke, something blew up in the lab, and they were like, yo, we can't release this after that whole AirPower fiasco. Let's not even mention it. Or it could be something that they're leaving disabled until they get software optimization right. And they're like, surprise, new feature. So we'll see. We're not going to know until next week when the phones come out and then these websites do all these teardowns to see if it's really in there. I personally don't think there's anything in there related to bilateral wireless charging. But we'll find out next week if I'm wrong or not. But, 90% of the time I'm wrong. So, we'll see. It will be a cool feature to have. I don't think they're going to do it, though. And speaking of not going to do it, I am not going to continue this episode. I'm going to bring it to a conclusion. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to tell a friend, tell a coworker, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I really do appreciate it. It keeps me motivated, keeps me going. And always do at least 2 things at the same time. Peace.